Hey guys, so I've had a lot of requests on Instagram to start making YouTube videos, so I'm actually going to hop right on that. I'm super excited. My name is Warrior from Instagram, and my username, of course, is warrior_horsehaven. I've been posting for a very long time on there with my horses and thought finally, hey, why not make a YouTube video? But yeah, I've been playing this game for years actually, since it came out. I actually did the math the other day. I've spent a good bit of money on this game. I'm pretty ashamed of myself, but let's go ahead and just dive on into it here. So these are not my favorite horses. These are just kind of my horses that I have stuck in my US farm here. This is Prince. I test stuff on him mostly, like outfits. That armor is not my favorite outfit, obviously, but it just kind of stuck with him. So yeah, so he's pretty cool. He's actually a tier 4 Rocky Mountain. Pretty sure he was the tier 4 I've ever gotten, I believe. So he just kind of is my favorite here. So yeah, this is my first legendary horse. I also believe that this was my first fantasy horse, so pretty special to me. Her name is Magma. I don't pay too much attention to her, which I think is sad, as she is a legendary. But she's just not as good as my other horses, so I don't do too much with her. The other horses that I'm talking about, of course, they're my favorites you'll see later in the video. But let's just keep going here. I play this game once in the morning and once in the evening. Although because of the Kentucky Derby event, I have been playing it probably 40 times a day. I'm not even gonna lie here. But so yeah, this is my favorite horse here. His name is Eagle. He is a tier 3 Azteca. Now the Azteca just came out like a few weeks ago, so I'm pretty proud of the fact that I already have a tier 3. So he's pretty awesome. He is wearing a jockey uniform because I just thought that it looked so good with him and his color, and it definitely brings out those blue eyes that he has. I don't see much difference in the Azteca breed to the other horses, like visual wise, but he is definitely stunning. So yeah, he's pretty great. But let's keep going here. Let's look around. I do think that we have some Kentucky Derby events going on here, but I do want to talk about my crops here. So my crops, if I ever run out of them here in my storage, I always keep them growing. That way I can just pick them if I run out of them, you know what I mean? I always keep them on hand. Oh goodness. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I most of the time do not know the answers to these questions here. I've just been doing them because of the Kentucky Derby quest, which I do believe I actually only need to get one more right here. Let me check really quick. Oh, yep, okay. So as you can see, yeah, I do just need one more quiz question, actually, to complete that quest. So I'm just kind of gonna guess here, guys. Let's hope I get this right. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that completes them. Those quests come back every other day. As you can see here, I've pretty much already mastered the event, and it's not even halfway over yet, so pretty proud of that. Although I thought it'd be higher rank than 327, but okay, so down in the left-hand corner, you can see I have 8,000 points. I have actually spent a ton of points on these tack items here because they're gorgeous. But the reason I'm holding on to that 8,000 is because of Sanctity. She is stunning. You'll see her later in the video. I actually do already have one. I think the breed is gorgeous, and I'm definitely trying to breed up to a tier 3 since they are stunning. But let's head on over to my France farm here. I do want you guys to see the diamond farm I've been talking about on Instagram. These horses are always breeding. I always have them breeding to keep producing the diamonds. So what I mean by that is this breed, Gemini 3, is phenomenal to breed with for diamonds. Now I was trying to breed for this tier 3 here. This is Mercury. I was trying to breed for the tier 3 originally, but then I realized that for some reason it was going to take me a while to get to him because it was like a 9% chance to get him on the breeding wheel. But I did actually end up getting him, which is pretty great. But I always keep them breeding because I can sell them once they get to like level 5 or 6 for like 50 diamonds, and that's pretty awesome. I am going to show you here really quick. Let me figure out which one I want to show you guys. Okay, so this is one of them. I don't know their names just because they're duplicates here. But yeah, I just keep them breeding. This is a tier 2, obviously, and she is level 7, and I can sell her for 44 diamonds. So what happens is I just have them breeding, and then every time they're done breeding, I sell one of the current ones I have, get like 50 diamonds, and then I just start training that foal to get him to level up as well. And that does give me a great deal of diamonds. Now, the reason I don't have too many diamonds right now, as you can see, I have 156, is because I just recently upgraded my storage and stuff on my other farms. Speaking of other farms, let's move on to Germany here. These are also not my favorite horses. I'm not too fond of the tier 4 Tennessee walking horse here. I'll show you guys why in a second. I'm here. She is worth 42 diamonds. I've been thinking about selling her recently, to be honest. I bred up to her so fast, and I discovered that her mane here kind of looks like a moving rat's nest, so I'm just not a huge fan of her breed, all in all. But yeah, so I do have some other horses here. They are not my favorites. I am not a huge fan of them. I've not tried to get, you know, the higher tiers. Now this I am pretty proud of, this guy right here. He is a tier 2 Black Forest. I think they're pretty. I kind of wanted a tier 3, but then I kind of got distracted on the other breeds. But he's pretty cool. And then I have my tier 4 quarter horse here on the end. He's pretty cool as well. I'm not a huge fan of the braid on his head that just kind of flops around. It's kind of distracting. But then again, I'm not gonna critique the developers or anything. It is a gorgeous game. I'm just not a personal fan of that. But yeah, so this is my Germany farm. I don't do too much here. The UK farm, again, is just kind of like my backup. I just kind of use it for coins. I have been playing this game a lot today, which is why there's not a lot of coins to be collected. Now this is the Soraya. This is, I think I'm saying that right. This is one of the second newest breed, I believe. It came out right before the Azteca did. And this is only a tier 2. I was trying to get a tier 3. But I kind of got distracted when the Azteca came out. I love the stripes on their legs. That's why I've been holding on to them. This is my Haflinger. I am pretty proud of my Haflinger. I am holding on to him because I do want to breed up to a tier 3 and eventually unlock that tier 4. This is Ghost. He is a tier 3 Shire. I'm a huge fan of him. As you can see, I think the name Ghost is pretty fitting. Him being all beautiful and white and stuff. But I've actually had him for a very, very long time. This is Miracle Christmas. This is the horse I spent all of December trying to get. I was so stressed out about getting her. I was so worried I wasn't going to get her. But I did end up getting her. Now, I do have horses in my stables, my grand stables, but I'm not going to show them in this video since that is going to take a very long time to introduce you to all of my horses. So moving on to my fantasy island, this is my favorite farm. It is under construction right now, which is kind of why it's empty. I have tons of stuff in storage to put on this farm, but I'm going to jump right into just showing you my horses. So the ones I have in my grand stable here aren't the best horses. They're just kind of my favorites that I've kind of just stashed away. I'll just go ahead and jump in here and show you guys them face to face. So in the back there I do have my tier 4 Appaloosa, but I don't do too much with him. He's not that cool. I am not a huge fan of this breed. Not a huge fan of it at all. The hair's kind of pretty. It just kind of looks like a giant moving rat's nest again, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But let me know down below in the comments if you think I should breed up to a tier 3, because if she's worth it, then I'll go for it. But yeah, so this is Ink. He's pretty cool. I've kind of just been holding on to him since I don't have anybody to breed him with. In this game I have like 60 friends, I think, if not more, but none of them have any Inks on their farms, so I can't breed him to get a tier 3. But I do want to try to get to a tier 3 though, since he is a legendary, and that would be pretty cool. But I am lazy, unfortunately. I like to focus on one breed at a time. But moving on, I'll go ahead and just collect all these coins here. This is King. I'm not a fan of his outfit, so I actually am going to go ahead and just take that off after I feed him here. He was actually my first tier 3 constellation horse ever. First constellation horse as well. He's pretty cool. He's a Capricorn. I don't know if I already said that or not. But yeah, he is gorgeous, and that is King. Now, I consider them to be like best friends here, but his girlfriend that I like to joke about is Queen. This is Queen. She is a tier 3 Miracle Christmas. I bred up to her extremely fast. I used a lot of diamonds to get her since the time frame was running out, and I really wanted one. So she is my pride and joy. I love her so much. Her stats I've been working on. Her stats are not that good to start off with, so it did take me a while to get them up to max, but I am working on getting her jump up as well. That way she's going to be a wonderful racehorse. Her weather skills are also getting up there. Let me see here. My favorite thing about Queen is definitely her hat here. The hat and her leg wraps are actually Sanctity's new tack set, but I don't like them on Sanctity because it actually has a horn and the armor goes all the way down her neck, and it's very big and bulky. But for some reason, it's probably a glitch, but when I put it on Queen here, it just kind of looks like a head cap, and I really like that about that. So I decided to keep it on her. But yeah, so I'm talking about her so much, but here she is. This is Sanctity. I love the breed, I love the glitter, but I'm not a huge fan of the tier 1, so I'm definitely going to be breeding up to the tier 3. The tier 3, I've heard rumors, is gorgeous, so I'm definitely going to be focusing on that once I get my availability in Kentucky Derby. We can't redeem points for her until tomorrow. This is Mersey. This is my gorgeous tier 2 Percheron. I got those horns from a pack in the game like forever ago, like years ago. So, and whenever I put them on him, they just looked perfect with his purple braid. So I thought, why not? It matches too well to pass up. So that's Mersey. He is my number 1 racehorse right now. I believe his win rate is like 80%. Pretty cool. He can do a basic one in like 14 seconds, I think. But anyways, this is my Aquarius horse, or as I like to say, my birthday horse. Because January, of course, I am an Aquarius. I was born in January. And she is a tier 2. I don't remember really how I got her, which is strange, but I'm glad I have her. This is not my favorite one here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so yeah, she's a tier 2. This is the tier 3. The purple one is the reason I stopped at tier 2. I'm not a huge fan of the purple. But so this is Knight. Knight is, well, my least favorite horse, I'm sad to say, only because I'm not a huge fan of the thoroughbred kind of graphics in the game. Not a huge fan of that style breed or whatever, and they did base him off of that, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't like spending real money in the game, but I'm telling you what, I am eyeballing this pack like crazy, only because that tack is gorgeous. Stunning. I might have to get that. I really hope they make that available for purchase with diamonds, because I would totally buy that for my horses. But yeah, so this is the last one here. That's about all I have for you guys. I am going to make more videos this evening since I have tons of free time, so I will be making more and explaining more and diving into the game with you guys. I really, really, really appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you don't already, you should totally follow me on my Instagram. It is warrior_horsehaven, and I would be so happy to, continue to share stuff with you guys if you guys follow me there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and like I said, first YouTube video ever, so bear with me, but hopefully this is the start to wonderful things. Stay tuned next time, because I'm going to start diving into racing and fun stuff like that. See you guys soon!